Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast. Today, in terms of hosts, is me, Lloyd, and Henry. How are you guys doing?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Just okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
But that's all he is.
Okay, and this may be a take two, but Josh, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
Obviously, first time around, we had a lot of conversations that were quite good. To put it bluntly. But yeah, unfortunately.
Fortunately,
we're back here again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to tell our audience what it is why we got you on?
Well, I'm running a charity football event next week now. So yeah, it's a week tomorrow.
So when this comes out, it'll be out on the Wednesday. It's a Saturday of that week.
Yeah, it'll be a few days after that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, running a charity football event. It's at Ilkeston Town, raising money for the British Heart Foundation. Third time we've done it this year. So very much looking forward to it. Very stressed at the moment because it's the last week coming up to it, but I'm very happy that we're at the final run and it's going to be the end of it.
Well, as you can see behind me, we have got some new additions to the set. We now kind of have shirts hanging, and that is, if I'm not mistaken, last year's shirt. So also check out the socials. We've just seen the two kits for this year.
Mm-hmm.
You happy with them?
I am happy with them.
Yeah.
It took a little bit longer than it usually does because I'm usually a little bit more like, yeah, they're perfect. But I was very specific with what I wanted this year. The Father Wilcox shirt was very similar to last year's, just because I thought last year's was quite nice. It had a good design on it, so it's very similar. Our one's changed a little bit, but it reminds me of, you know, that Man United shirt that looked like a bus seat? It looks like that.
Yeah, I know exactly.
But that was
which
quite a
one
nice
you mean.
shirt. That was
It wasn't
quite a nice
bad.
shirt.
No.
No, they're nice kits. They're
Yeah.
nice kits. I'm not surprised you're happy. But actually, before we get into Conquest Cup, having obviously done this before, I know where to go with this. You started kind of your social media journey more in streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know a bit more about that.
So I started. When did I start Twitch? It would have been July 2020. I started doing it properly. So I was doing Rainbow Six Siege with all my mates. It was just a bit of fun. We thought, why not stream it? What made them watch all the streams that I got to affiliate. And then when you get to affiliate, they sort of push your streams out a little bit more. And it started growing, and then switched over to FIFA. It was a little bit of a stumble in the process, but once it came to the second lockdown and I was doing FIFA, it suddenly was going again. I've made so many friends off it as well, and it's just like that's sort of how the charity match stemmed, was from doing that live streaming, from knowing everyone from that. We were able to create this sort of event where smaller and bigger content creators got to play as well.
Yeah.
Like, we're not one that, obviously you've got the Sidebend charity match, and there's other charity matches out there that will just look for the big names. We try and bring in the smaller content creators so that they can connect with the bigger names and expand out from there.
Are there any name drops from the early days that you can throw in there?
From the early days, well, our biggest player in the first year was Luke Bennett. That would have been
Yes.
that would have been the big one. And he was just blowing up around that point. So yeah, that was our big one the first year. We had a couple of YouTubers called the Dugout FIFA. They have about 2,000 subscribers.
Yes.
I don't think they do it anymore, but yeah, they were sort of growing at quite a quick rate. So we thought we'll get them on. Who else did I have the first year? We had more of my mates the first year, and this year it's quite a lot of my mates as well, to be fair. But yeah, a lot of my friends have gone into sort of content creation now, so it's not as much as they were nobodies back then, as you would, as compared to the other players. I don't mean it in like a, but yeah, there was sort of, they're the ones that I remember from the first event. It's 2 years ago. My mind's completely blank.
Well, to make things easier, do you want to like reveal who's? Because I'm sure everyone knows by now. But do you want to reveal who's playing this year?
Who would I say our biggest name's probably Cal the Dragon.
Cal the Dragon, yeah.
That's the big one.
I'm guessing he's going to be in net.
He is in goal for Dad's team, yeah. And I've seen he's been playing outfield as well at the moment, so I don't know whether he'll probably have an outfield stint at some point. Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, probably for the best. Let's be honest. You're going to get a lot of goals this year.
Do you think? Well,
that's a bit harsh.
I mean, I saw him at the charity match. Vic scored against him. That says a lot. That says it all. Vic scored against him in the Sidebend charity match. That says it all. So.
Well, first year, I had my good friend Brad was in goal. That's another one. He's a friend I made through Twitch. And funnily enough, my girlfriend's from Barnsley as well, so I see him like regularly because he's up that way as well. But yeah, he played in the first year, and conceded 13 against us.
Jesus Christ.
One of them from the halfway line.
Oh, really?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
when I say from the halfway line, Finn's tried to play a ball through. It's bounced over the keeper as he's come out for it.
Oh, no.
And he's fumbled it. Yeah.
Oh,
dear.
that's never
And I
good.
think that was for the third goal.
Oh.
And then sort of confidence just went down from there. He was really, do you know what? First 25 minutes, we just couldn't get in the back of the net. He was really,
Really?
really good.
Oh, no.
And then, it just sort of from that
Head
point
loss.
onwards, I
Yeah.
think he just.
Need Dan Elk
Oh,
Bagger
yes.
in goal. The king himself.
Purple show boy.
The best five-side goalkeeper I've ever
We've
seen.
just started Blue Podcast Five-a-Side.
Mm.
The first game was fantastic.
Yeah.
We won, 27-4?
That was the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
Was just after that.
Just
Yeah.
after that. Yeah.
So on a high.
It's, what's the word? It's gone a bit downhill since.
Okay.
Yeah.
I left for a week and everybody didn't turn up in the right
They didn't
mindset.
turn up this week either.
And then this week people didn't turn up. I was still there,
Yes.
and our limited damage limitations. It was only 7-4.
I'm injured and I was playing in goal.
You did a good job.
I did an okay job.
Not as good as Dan, but
No, but I'm not a goalkeeper.
exactly.
No.
You're a striker. We had to take your injured self and put you up front.
Yeah, I mean, I actually played the last 5-10 minutes up
Yeah.
top.
If Tom's doctor's watching this,
I didn't.
just turn off now.
No, I
It's
didn't
probably
do
for the
that.
Never happened.
No, I think I was told by a few people that might not have been the smartest decision.
But you're not. You're
But
fine.
I was fine.
You're fine, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah, just don't do it again. Don't
Well,
risk it.
I'm not playing obviously this week, so you're in charge.
I'm always in charge. I'm the person. I'm the manager.
Is he?
I'm the manager. I'm in charge.
Is he really? Is he? Is he? Will we ever see you down there, Lloyd?
I don't know. Yeah, potentially.
Potentially.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Once I get my fitness back up a bit, then
Yeah.
Tell you what, my fitness.
maybe I might make an
Oh.
appearance.
Yeah,
maybe.
my fitness on.
we didn't have any subs.
Oh,
So
yeah, you didn't have
everybody
any
was
subs.
dying.
Yeah.
We needed a body just to throw
Yeah,
on.
and we also needed people who didn't show up to show up. We had about
that
3
was-
dropouts on the day.
which is really
Oh,
annoying.
that's rough.
Konzi, I am calling you out. you know.
Yeah.
But from the Twitch,
Mhm.
where did it go from there? What was the process?
So yeah, Twitch was a bit up and down. I'd sort of when did I? So it was 20. It would have been 2021 where I was sort of peaking. I was doing F1. I was sort of on track for partner, and then I went, I'm not doing F1 anymore. I'm bored of F1, so I switched back to FIFA. Wrong decision. And yeah, sort of I went a bit up and down from there in terms of my sort of schedule, and then when I started uni, I pretty much completely quit until I got brand deals. I don't do it for the money, but when they
kind
come
of,
through,
a little
when
bit.
they came
Money
through
helps.
as a uni student, I was
Yes, I
like,
can
yeah,
imagine.
HelloFresh came knocking on the door, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, got to do
Yeah.
that one, didn't I?
Well, if you
so-
know, if you get any more, just swing them our way.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get them anymore. I don't go on Twitch, so I'm not.
Well, yeah, we're also looking for sponsors.
Yeah, if you want HelloFresh, if you want to sponsor us, like
Yeah, please do.
I genuinely use HelloFresh at least 3 times a week, and it is really good. So
Really?
if you want to, it's kind of free
Stop
promotion
plugging
there
for
for you.
free. He's plugging for
If
free.
you, if you want, I'll give an honest review if you decide to sponsor us. I'll do that.
God,
That's fine.
we sound fucking desperate.
We are desperate. That's the problem. We are
Sound
desperate.
fucking desperate.
Oh, Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, so you've started uni, obviously,
Mhm.
UCFB student
Mhm.
like us. How you been finding that?
Yeah, it's been good. I'm on coaching management, so yeah, so it's been good. I had a under 12s team last year, under 11s are under 12s now, and then I had under 16s this year. So
Enjoying it?
yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Was it always the plan to try and go into football?
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
I've coached since I was 15, so yeah, it was always the route I wanted to go down was coaching, analyst, something along those lines, because I just enjoy watching football.
Fair.
So,
And now, obviously, you are a coach for the 3rd year in a row for the
Mhm.
Conquest Cup.
yeah, well, I say coach. I'm probably going to play a few more minutes than I did last year because I trust the staff a bit more. I wasn't planning on playing last year, and then I subbed myself on and scored. So
Yeah, you scored. Yeah.
yeah,
I think you remember you saying that maybe your dad might have.
might done. The keeper
Might-
didn't know.
No, the keeper didn't.
Keeper didn't know, and the right back that sprinted back from the corner to try and block it didn't know. Didn't block it though. So.
But I didn't block it, so it's fine.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
exactly.
How was that feeling for you, scoring?
Yeah, it was good. It would have been nice to score like a winning goal instead
Yeah.
of a consolation goal, but yeah, that was the first charity match that I properly played in, and then I've scored in every single one since. So if I score in this one, I make it 5 in a row.
Ooh,
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Damn.
it's going to be.
Fair.
prolific scorer.
Prolific scorer. Do you be playing up top then?
Yeah, most of the time. I played up top most of the time. I played left mid, kickabout for cancer.
Yes.
And then I played right back a little bit in the Elite Cup, and then I came on up front in the second game. So
It's definitely charity match season right now.
it is definitely. Oh, wow, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just like
My
scrolling through, and it's a new one. Oh, there's a new one every day at the moment. It is mental.
We should do a charity match. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Blue podcast.
Considering the stress that Josh has been under,
you're good.
am I right for now?
All I will say is you're struggling to find sponsors for this.
Yes.
Wait until you struggle to find sponsors for ours.
Yeah, exactly.
We completely had to cut down our sponsors money-wise. Yeah, so it has been stressful. Every player's pretty much found a player sponsor, so that's helped massively. We've still got a couple available. But yeah, I've sort of covered them for now, and if they find a sponsor by the day, then great. If not, it's fine.
Fair enough. Well, you're obviously a Charlton fan. You've got the shirt on. Always a Charlton fan?
Well, someone tweeted this the other day actually. When I was younger, I was brought up as a Spurs fan. Yeah, was brought up as a Spurs fan. My dad's a big Spurs fan, so I was brought up predominantly as a Spurs fan, and then sort of taken to Charlton 2015-16. It was Wimbledon at home, I think it was. It was either 2015-16 or 2016-17. It was around that sort of time. And it was a 1-1 draw against Wimbledon, I think.
They are my second team, so I'm glad they didn't lose.
Yeah, the 1-1 draw against Wimbledon, and then 2018-19, which is 5 years ago today since we won the playoff semi-final. So it was a good year to get my first season ticket.
Yeah.
And then sort of they sort of grew into sort of the team that I wanted to support. I sort of grew attached to them rather, and yeah, I think I sort of just not going to Premier League games and having to watch them at home, it sort of was like, I don't enjoy this. I want to be at the games. I want to be behind the team, supporting the team. So yeah, I started going home and away after lockdown, and yeah, that's sort of where we're at today.
And making content, of course.
And then yeah, started the YouTube last July. So it came off the back of the Conquest Cup actually.
Okay.
I think my first video on the channel was my reaction to the highlights of our game. So yeah, it sort of stemmed from that. I did a vlog at Netherlands versus Croatia.
Oh, nice.
And then we went straight from the Netherlands to Malta for Malta, England.
Nice. I remember that game.
And yeah, the Netherlands-Croatia one's my most viewed video to date. I think it's like 16,000 views. So yeah, that sort of stemmed into it. Started doing Charlton content. Didn't expect it to grow in the way it has. And yeah, now we're at 1.2k subscribers, and it's just sort of
still going.
Flown off in a year.
Are there plans for the future?
Yeah, we're gonna try and branch out with the live stream a little bit more. We're gonna set up like a logo and stuff. We're gonna do merch, etc. Because there's been a couple of questions over it. So we thought, yeah, why not? Give it a go. We had a player on for our finale, so sort of we just want to do more player interactions and stuff. It sort of brings the fans and player together. And unfortunately, Terrell's been released, but shout out Terrell, he's brilliant lad. But yeah, he came up to me after we did the charity walk to Cambridge, and he went, "Don't go slating me on your channel anymore." I don't think I've slated him all year. I think I've been more positive about him, and that's probably why he came on the podcast. I think if I had been slating him, he wouldn't have wanted to come on. But
is there a fine balance, do you think, with doing content on your club between you have your reactionary fans and you have your and your switched on fans, and I think there's probably a bit of a fine line between the middle.
I think I am that fine line in the middle. Yeah, well, when I'm actually at the game and we concede, you hear me, I do get head loss. I think it was Reading, there was a clip of me went on Twitter. It sort of just blew up, and I didn't even get credit for that, by the way. Someone's literally screen recorded my video and just chucked it on Twitter, and then it's gone. But yeah, it did make me laugh. It's just the way that I react to certain goals going in. Can I swear?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. When we conceded against Reading, I think it was when we went 2-0 down. And I just went, "We really are fucking shit, aren't we?" And that's what went. I just shouted it, and I was like, "Yeah, brilliant. Well, this is where we're at. We are in a relegation battle. We were 1 point off relegation at that point." So
yeah. Well, I mean, talking of shit, how's it been as a United fan lately?
Oh, we're gonna talk about me, are we?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I'm
Why
actually
not?
quite happy because we won yesterday, so that's fun.
You did win yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good win against Newcastle, so yeah, happy with that. I said to you guys off camera, like I'm done now. I'm done for the. We go again in September. I got to watch Ipswich get promoted to the Premier League for the first time in a long time, which I'm very happy about, and I get to watch Dortmund in the final of the Champions League. So I'm happy with that, and then of course I'll watch us get battered in the final of the FA Cup, and then. And then that's me done for the year.
Hopefully won't be conceding 13 seconds in for your sake.
Oh,
like
don't
last time.
talk to
That
me
was
about
so
Ilkay
funny.
Gundogan.
What was it? There was that Mark Goldbridge clip, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It was like, let's do it for Sean Gota. And then like 10 seconds later, Gundogan puts it in from about 25 yards. That was so funny.
He used to be one of my favourite players when he was at Dortment as well, and he went to City, and then I hate him now.
No, he's still a
And now
quality
he's
player.
good.
He's
I like him
brilliant,
again
though,
now. I like him
Anywhere
again
he
now. He's
goes.
gone back to
Did you guys see the stuff where he came out after a Barcelona loss? I think it was in the Champions League, where Araujo had that absolute howler.
Oh yeah.
And he said, it's our own fault, it's our own mistake, blah, blah, blah. Kind of slightly called out Araujo for it, but, it was fine. And then Araujo was asked about it. He was like, I don't feel bad about it. It's not my fault. Blah, blah, blah. Like, just the difference in professionalism is ridiculous.
Wow.
Damn.
That's not good.
No. No, that's not what you
hard
want.
to
That's not what you
process.
want.
Damn.
No, and especially at that level with Barcelona name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of dodgy player decisions and being reckless, being key word. Somebody on your team was a bit reckless the other day. Yeah.
And he got sent off, and Tarek Lamptey didn't for giving Mudryk a concussion.
It's like James. It's like we're talking about Reece James. If you didn't know. It's like he doesn't want to play football.
I think it was a smart decision from him to not get into the Euros squad. Get the whole summer to rest. Miss the first 3 games of next season, and then come back as Reece James as we know and love. Right?
I haven't even seen the challenge.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Oh,
It's
it's
He
such
just
a
kicks
silly,
out.
He just kicks out,
such
like-
a silly thing.
It's like Simeone and Beckham.
It's
like
but
that.
it's not as bad.
It's nowhere near as bad, but
No.
it's the same thing, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, and I mean,
just kicks out.
Have you seen the Ryan Innes challenge from a couple of years ago
I believe
against
so.
Wimbledon?
Yes.
Where he got subbed on, and literally it was about
About
a minute or
few-
two
yeah.
later, he's just gone through him straight away. Missed the ball completely. He's flung up. I think
Yeah,
he's
he's
flipping the air.
flipping the air,
it
yeah.
was-
That's the type of football I want to see. Show
Yeah.
show me more of that.
And that's why I grew into EFL football. Because it's
Yeah.
just 10 times better.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is the difference. One big difference is VAR, isn't it?
It's a big topic at the
Ooh,
moment.
big
yeah,
topic.
it
Massive
is.
topic.
It is.
Are you pro or against?
I'm so against it.
Really?
I am.
Yeah, I'm the other way. When I see it used in other leagues and I see it used in other competitions, it works so well. But
Yeah.
like in terms of actually in the Premier League, I mean, even you see the Amrabat challenge on
a
Gordon.
penalty. Yeah, that was a
I
penalty.
was like,
We take the piss with it.
how is that that's just outrageous?
Yeah.
Like,
That's the
how's that not
I
given?
mean, there's literally he cut open his sock with his studs. Like,
no. To be fair, they were already cut because they cut them.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
But you can see, you can just see like just the challenge of it and everything. I mean, in La Liga they don't have goal line technology.
That's
Yet
awful.
they still manage to use VAR
Yeah.
far better.
They didn't have it in the MLS, and the MLS used VAR to work out whether the ball was over the line.
Yeah,
or not
they
the
did the
other
same
day.
thing in La Liga.
Yeah, it's mental.
Yeah, they do the same thing in La Liga.
Damn.
I actually did for my course. I did an article on the fact that there's no goal line technology in La Liga, and apparently it's to save money
Yeah.
For what?
because they've already got VAR.
They don't pay Messi anymore. What does he save money for?
No, but
Mbappe.
Well, no, but you think
Yeah.
ever since Messi and Ronaldo have left, obviously there's still loads of fans. And that,
Yeah.
But like the global viewership probably has
dropped
I can
Yeah.
imagine like
significantly.
Could they, to save money, could they not have just given Mbappe like an island or something instead of paying him? Just like have an island, have part of
I
Spain,
don't think La Liga are
have part of Spain.
I don't know how
paying
to do
Mbappe.
that.
I'm not sure that's quite how it works.
Surely you can do that. Sell him an island. Sell him an island, and then you don't have to pay him like the
Well,
entire
he's
wealth
taking
of
a pay
Spain.
cut. Not
It
much.
won't be
but-
much. He literally could have owned PSG if he wanted to.
Yeah, well, he basically did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much did.
So he's leaving PSG, which I think is for the best. Do you see that PSG obviously didn't want to give him a leaving ceremony?
No,
wow.
but the ultras.
The Ultras did.
They're
Yeah.
outrageous, aren't they? Them ultras.
Yeah.
They're absolutely wild.
Well, French Ultras are not. The
Yeah,
Marseille
the
Ultras.
French are
Yeah.
are nuts.
Yeah. I
The
remember-
Leon the head of the Lyon one literally had the players stood on the pitch in front of him and he shouted at them down from the stands.
That was when they were bottom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think there was a couple.
They've had a bad season.
Couple seasons ago, Saint Etienne got relegated, and all their fans ran on the pitch. It was absolutely outrageous. They were like practically going for their players. All their players had to run down the run back into the ground, into the
down the tunnel.
Down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Could not think of the word. But mate, they were like throwing flares at them and everything like that. Mate, it was absolutely wild to watch on the TV.
It was a team
ridiculous.
getting relegated from the second tier. I can't remember who it was. I saw it on Twitter the other day, and they're just launching flares on the pitch. Game got abandoned 20 minutes in. They were launching flares.
It's outrageous.
Because they were going back. I think they were either going back-to-back relegations, or it was just they've loads of financial troubles and they're dropping into tier 3.
Losing points.
They just lost it.
Lost their minds. Yeah. I mean, there's one team that's got them all beat. And that's the team whose president came onto the pitch, I think with a gun or something. Or they went to the training ground with a gun.
I thought there was a president who punched a ref.
That was in Turkey.
Yeah.
No,
that was only this season.
Well, that's another thing.
Yeah,
but
he came onto the pitch and just
gave him a right hook.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking more of the sporting one. Was it the training ground that got attacked
Oh,
or something?
yes. Yeah, I remember that. And it made all the sporting players leave. Didn't they?
Yeah, they all
a lot of
cancelled
them
their
left.
contracts.
Yeah.
They all cancelled their contracts.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
a
Like
few
Daniel
seasons ago.
Podence, Rui Patricio, all of those boys that were there at the time. Who else? There was another big name. Bruno stayed for another year and then got sold to United. But
so the president came to the training pitch with a gun.
Something like that. The president. No, sorry. I think the president. What he did was he paid or he told the ultras to go to the training ground and like attack it.
Basically like hiring a hitman.
Basically, yeah. But it's like loads of like, fans and ultras and stuff on the training ground.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah, it does kind of make you think that maybe English fans aren't as bad as we think.
I mean, we're hooliganistic, but only when we're abroad.
Yeah.
For a major tournament.
Yeah. When you got alcohol.
It's major tournaments. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like when I've been to Malta, there was no issues at all.
No.
Like obviously we're all lunatics because we're all pissed out our heads. But like honestly, there was nothing bad. But I'll update you once I come back from Germany.
Yes.
So
when
you are going to the Euros.
Going all 3 group stage games.
Oh wow!
You lucky
I'm
person.
so jealous.
I'm going back and forth. That's the thing.
That's gonna be long.
Because it's literally like it's the first game we're getting the coach out for the first game. We're getting the coach there and coach back. But yeah, I think I'm back for 24 hours. Then it's back again. Then I'm back for 24 hours. Then I'm back again.
Is it just cheap? The cheaper
yeah,
option?
it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Instead of buying a hotel and staying out there, and then you've got to get the train to the different stadiums.
Oh, I could do that. That's not bad.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking. To be fair though, I'm watching the England. I think it's the Slovenia game in Plymouth, in a big hall in Plymouth with a bunch of people being commented on during the game by Paul Merson and Neil Razor-Ruddock.
Oh wow!
We're both going to be commenting. I've got this fancy Virgin Experiences thing that I'm going to do. So I'm going to go watch the game in Plymouth.
What, with Pieface?
He might be there. Pieface may or may not be
if
there.
he's in Germany though.
No, it would not shock me if he's in Germany.
No,
I was going to say actually, you could be like a long lost brother. Look a little bit similar.
Rude.
No, not in like a rude way.
Personal attack.
No, just like in the facial features look a bit similar.
My face looks like Pieface.
Are you saying that he's ugly?
I look like
Are you saying that he's ugly? Wow,
No,
you're saying he's ugly.
No, you're saying
I didn't say that. You said that.
No, you said that.
I didn't say it.
Put words.
You're putting words into my mouth. But yeah, let's move on from that.
Let's stop putting things in each other's mouths. Let's not do that.
Before you've cancelled him before he's even come on.
Yes. Yes. Well, I probably cancelled myself. Any Pieface still would want you on the podcast.
We're in
Please
trouble.
reply to my emails, Pieface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That I have asked you every single year about playing in the charity match, and you still haven't replied.
Oh.
Damn.
It's getting called out.
Some beef.
Ooh.
Any day now would be nice.
Not good.
Any more beef you want to
A
air
little
on the
boxing
podcast?
match.
Who else hasn't replied? Chris MD.
Oh.
Yeah. Reply.
Christopher Dixon.
Yeah, there's quite a few actually.
Yeah,
Guernsey's
probably-
fine.
you probably just go, so this one.
Jersey's finest. Sorry, I insulted myself there.
Yeah, that's it actually.
That's it. No,
I don't think.
any more dirty laundry you want to air on the podcast?
No, I don't. No.
Maybe
I don't want to ruin the chances of ever doing a collab with him. So.
Yeah,
maybe a boxing match. Little get in the ring, sort it out.
Call out Chris MD right
Would
now.
you ever do it?
I don't think I could.
No.
It costs a lot to train and stuff, doesn't it?
But you get paid.
Gets
for
paid
that.
for yeah.
Or you could just buy a bag and do it in your back garden. Like
Got to get boxing license and stuff though, innit?
Do you?
Yeah, to do all.
Oh, there's a long process.
Yeah, you have to get a pro boxing.
But
I'm just
the
gonna
thing
go-
is that
I'm
they'll
just go up and hit someone.
pretty sure that they would support you.
If I had enough subscribers, yes, I probably would do it.
Mm-hmm. But it would probably also help your subscriber count.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd give it a
especially
go.
if you're going up against Chris MD.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to wag that one.
Plus, he's a midget, so you can just.
Why are we
insulting
so many
Thing is,
Chris is just getting.
The thing is, I grew up on Chris MD. Obviously,
we are too
childhood
small
hero
of a
of mine,
podcast to be doing this.
But he would admit that himself that he is a midget, and he would get whacked in a boxing ring.
Is there any League One YouTubers that are sort of my height?
Yeah, I don't know personally.
No.
And they're all quite tall. Whenever I go meet them in person, I'm like, they've got better reach than me. They'd have me.
You could be nimble, duck underneath.
It's true. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll let you think about that.
We'll
let you
come back.
We
Come back
think
to
about
that.
it. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do a charity boxing event next year.
Yeah.
Scrap football and go
That's not.
Your mate's nodding. your mate's nodding over there. Who was when I was I can't remember who it was. Your mate that I mentioned before. My brain's gone completely blank. Who I had on the podcast before.
Jamie.
Callum Glanville.
Yes.
He said that I should fight Ollie Ball.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Size wise.
Obviously, like Ollie Ball's on a
different level of fame.
Probably, yeah. But I think you could. It would help.
I mean,
the podcast.
I'm about. Yes, it would help the podcast.
You could invite him on either side. You could have someone sat in the middle.
Do like a face off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That would be good. That would be good.
Get True Geordie on.
I need to. I am 96
just
kilos.
yeah.
So.
Just
kilos of
talking
muscle,
about
but
anything
how much
political
he
or from another country. Just talk about boxing.
Just talk about boxing. I would be interested to do a boxing or fighting podcast. We haven't actually done one yet.
Well, we need to do other sports, so we want to do that. I want to do rugby at some point.
Yeah.
We need to talk rugby because that's.
I feel like this is a good moment. Have you got a little piece you want to talk about? There's a show that we are recording after this podcast.
Oh yeah, I should probably plug
coming
it
out
tonight.
soon.
Yes. So I've mentioned that we're doing a couple new shows before. Yeah, I know which camera to look at. Thank you, Tom.
just helping you out,
I'm
mate.
getting there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know.
Hands off the microphone.
Not get the fucking words out, can I?
Sorry. I'm sharp.
Yeah. Also, my grandparents now watch this show, and they told me to. Well, they didn't tell me to stop
We've
swearing.
got new subscribers.
We've got 2 new subscribers.
Woo!
They watched it and they thought Heli should stop swearing as much.
Really?
Somehow. Yeah, but they were
Calling out Heli.
Oh.
well, it's because Holly has to bleep all of my swearing, so they don't have to hear it, which is good. Yeah, so I said before we were going to do a couple of new shows. Obviously, the Gradient Show's back. And we've got another show that I'm still thinking about. But launching later on this week.
No, next week.
Later on next week. I did the schedule. How do I not know this?
The schedule. You just get the podcast scheduled together literally yesterday and the day before.
Sorry, right. Let me actually plug this thing in. So we're doing the Green Show is on its way, and it's going to be an EFL show talking about League 2, League 1 and the Championship. This week we've got Josh and your mate. Again, apologies, I forget his name. Which is Alex. Yeah, Alex. And
Sorry,
Josh,
mate.
I'm bad with names. Josh and Alex are joining us this week. We're going to find some. Well, if you want to come on permanently, we're talking about that. But we're going to do one show reviewing the 3 leagues next week, and then come September when we bring back the Purple Show and the Bread Show, we'll bring back the Green Show with it, and then we'll do a kind of weekly or bi-weekly thing where we talk about all the stuff going on in the EFL.
Yeah. He's been passionate about this for a while.
I've been working on this.
You've been working on this. And it's funny, though, because Ipswich aren't even going to be in it.
Which is really bad.
his lower league side isn't even going to be part of the show.
We're too good for it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll be back down in a year.
Yeah, I've already said, I'd rather we spend our promotion money on the stadium and go back down and then rebuild.
Okay.
Better get the fans back in, be a top championship team again, get all the fans in that we've seen this year back in, bigger stadium, nicer stadium, better facilities. You'll make more revenue that way, and therefore when you go up a second time, it's sustainable. But yeah, stadium. I've been to Port Monroe recently. It's an amazing stadium, but it is slightly like older or run down a little bit. So it'd be nice just to give it a touch up, lick of paint, maybe add some seats.
So basically,
Sheeran investment.
Yeah, Sheeran investment. Yeah, true.
I mean, he was singing in the toilets with the whole team.
He took them out.
Yeah,
he took them out.
But they was just in a club's toilets, just chilling on the guitars.
That does sound pretty fun, though.
Yeah, it does sound fun. I want to do that. But.
So basically, both of your clubs have bad stadiums.
Oh yeah.
The theatre of streams.
The theatre of streams. Yes. That waterfall is awful.
Did you see the Newcastle fans turned up in like scuba gear?
I did see that. Yeah, that's good.
Like the away changing room literally had water coming through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been saying this. This is why I hate the Glazers. It's stuff like this.
Yeah,
that
man, I
bugs me.
see why. Jesus.
But I
Lloyd's
think
not happy.
at this point, it's not worth fixing because the idea is that we're gonna rebuild the stadium in a bit anyway, and there's no point paying to do it.
Yeah, but it's not going to cost much just to put a little bit of a different slope on it. So
Yeah.
it's not a waterfall coming down on the fans.
Maybe you could do that or something temporary, but you're not going to permanently fix it until because you've got Sebco and Gary Neville, the legend himself, working on a committee to rebuild the whole area, including rebuilding Old Trafford, and then Sir Jim's going to pay for it.
Cool.
So I am waiting for that, and then we'll have a nice new stadium, and then
still not getting any European
Don't
football.
get me started.
but at least we're able to fill it.
Can we get you started on the
I'm
Glazers?
so against it all. I hate United fans. Sorry. I hate United fans. One of my flatmates is a United fan as well. I hate United
Why?
fans.
Go.
Well, why are you going on about the Glazers and stuff? Look down the leagues.
Oh,
Look where we are. Look where we are now. Look where Reading are.
yeah.
Look where
we'll come on to talk about
Wednesday
that.
as well. You know, there's so many clubs. Bury.
Yeah.
Not even with us. Bolton.
Yeah.
I mean,
so many clubs, and that's why I just hate this whole Glazers thing. And yeah, I know they've got their right to protest. And look at us, we're not in the top 6. Are they in the top 6? I don't even know.
No.
We are.
We're not getting Champions
Shut
League
up.
football. I wish that was where we were at.
Yeah.
I wish it was just because we're not getting Champions League football and they're not investing much. I'd love to have billions invested into the club.
But I mean, I will. Hang on.
You put a butt in there.
Hang on. Because I agree with you that there are clubs in much worse positions, including Reading being the biggest one that's in there. I have my own relationship with Reading, and the fact that they are in the bin is not good at all. But what I would say is that if we couldn't generate the revenue that we do, because marketing wise and in terms of kits and selling stuff and matchday revenue, we're able to make enough money to support the running of a top 6 Premier League club. We're able to do that. The Glazers haven't invested a penny, and if we weren't able to generate that revenue like we are, we'd have got relegated and we'd be in the same position, I think, because the Glazers have not invested a single pound into the club since they bought it, and they've leveraged 500 million that they used to buy the club against it. So the club paid for its own buyout, basically. So we're not having any money invested in us. We're making our own money because we're Man United.
It's good business, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good business model.
Good business? You're just using the profits.
Yeah.
So I think that's not
If
bad.
anything, you can't really be done by FFP then.
No, we're never done by FFP.
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't know what that's like.
Just spend,
Yeah.
Don't know what that's
But
like.
you know, there's advantages. So we're not 115 charges. You know,
Well, we haven't got.
we're able to fill our stadium. We
Well,
don't have a stadium that's empty all the time.
That's not necessarily true lately.
We're able to fill it. You know, a few ducks over there, like,
A few ducks over there.
chilling in the pond. But at least like the stadium's always full. You know, when
Did you know that? Did you know about the no investment from the Glazers or?
I've heard about it, but
Still
then
doesn't make a
again,
difference to your opinion.
Yeah, I just think if they're good businessmen from
Yeah.
my eyes. Look at
Yeah,
that, you're using your profits.
Yeah.
Can't lie, I'm glad we have FSG actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mate. They balance the books. They're always
That's
quite
what
good
good
at
owners
it.
are.
They're
That's what they do.
they don't pump loads of money in, but they are responsible,
Well,
fiscally
yeah.
responsible, and
Yeah.
they do invest at least something, and they're smart with their business as well. Like the problem with the Glazers is they don't invest any money, and they haven't put smart people in charge of the club to make the signings and run the team as it should be run. It's bankers and stuff in charge.
Get the Norwich scarf down.
I can't wear green and gold because it's Norwich colours, and I'm an Ipswich fan, so I can't wear green and gold.
There was what was it? Was it like 3 years ago when the United fans broke into the stadium before United Liverpool?
Yeah, it was
I
the
think it
lockdown,
was.
wasn't it?
Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Something like that, and then we had to play on a Thursday night instead. We ended up beating them 4-2, so that was alright.
That's
Not
right.
bad. Not bad.
I
That
think
was Dean Henderson in
I
goal.
think-
Yeah, well,
if United fans have that much against the Glazers and they love their football, then why don't you just go support FC United Manchester?
True.
That much against them,
True.
because that's the whole point in that club.
Yeah.
Is it's hate Glazers, love United.
Yeah,
So if you're really that passionate about the protests and stuff, go support them.
Yeah.
That's how.
yeah,
That's very fair
That sums it up very well.
And how are you going to come back to that one?
Huh?
You going to?
Oh, am I going to come back to that one?
Yeah.
Well, I watch Ipswich and I watch Dortmund and I watch a couple of the clubs. So
It's like Heli now saying that he's a Bayern by a Leverkusen fan.
Because he went to the stadium.
Because he went to the stadium once, and he's an Arsenal fan. So
he only does that because we keep telling him he's a Tottenham fan. Because of course he's secretly.
You're the only person that keeps telling him he's a Tottenham fan.
It took him so long to realise in that group chat. He put it 3-4 times. I was like, do I put something to try and get a hint towards it?
To be fair, that was Dion's dig that I've picked up. So it's two of us going at it.
So basically. So you've got the dig on Heli for being a Spurs fan, which was not your idea.
Yep.
And then we've got the outro piece that was actually Heli's idea on Dion as well.
Yes.
So basically you just steal everyone else's ideas.
Basically.
Okay, cool.
Good to know.
It's good to know. Yeah. Any more ideas to steal away?
I'm still working on some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, leave it in the background.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Well, we'll get back to the Conquest Cup. Obviously, that is on Saturday. That is what we're here for.
I was going to say, we've tangent there.
Can you still buy tickets?
Yeah, tickets all available. Tickets available on the day as well. Tickets on the day is where we normally sell, because people don't know how to use websites. Sorry, that's a bit mean. But it's just how I presume it goes, because I think a lot of people come on the day, or it's maybe they don't know whether they can go. I'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Buy a ticket.
But at least they still show up.
Yeah, it's better if you buy in advance. Saves my mum a little bit more stress on the day, having to work out how to use the card machine. But cash or cards.
Cash or card.
£5 adult ticket, £3 under 18 and 16, something like that.
And it's all to charity.
Yeah, it is all to the British Heart Foundation. Yeah.
What was the thought process behind picking that charity?
About that, no. So first year we did Minds and Young Minds. A week before the event, my granddad had a heart attack, passed away. So we played that one in his memory. And then last year we decided to do British Heart Foundation. They were really, really helpful. Sent us a load of pin badges to sell, loads of shirts that they did the warm-up. They were our warm-up shirts. They sent us about a bunch of pin badges again this year as well, even though I've got so many left over. So I've just got so many pin badges. So if you want a pin badge on the day, I'm going to do them for 50p now.
Yeah.
If you want a pin badge on the day, I might even do it donate what you want. I'm at that just want to...
Just get rid of...
I've got so
many. It sounds really bad.
Yeah, but I've got stacks and stacks of British Heart Foundation pin badges, so...
Do a bag for £5. Just do a whole carry a bag.
100 for £5. Yeah. I'm just going to get as much money raised as possible. We raised 1,000 last year, raised 1,000 year before that, so...
Let's try and beat that this year.
Yeah, we definitely want to try and
smash that.
But yeah, ticket sales are looking decent, about usual. And last year we had 220 something there.
Okay.
So yeah, we're hoping about. I'm provisionally saying 150 to 200 there on the day.
Yeah.
But it could be different because we don't know about Ilkeston. So.
And can you watch it online or?
Hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah. We should have a live stream. It's going to be either live streamed on my channel or the Conquest Cup channel. Haven't 100% decided yet. It'll be one or the other. I'll post it all on the socials. So the Instagram's Conquest_Cup, and then it will be posted on there in advance what we do.
Cool. Well, make sure to check that out. Obviously, do follow him on socials. I'm trying to think. I've been wrecking my brain the whole time. If I've missed anything, like we just did there. But yeah, no. I mean, I'm looking forward to the event. It's gonna be fun.
One point I did want to make earlier that I completely forgot to make when you were mentioning about how your dad's a Tottenham fan and all that. It's funny because you've moved to Charlton and you've won more trophies than Tottenham have.
Yeah, we won the playoff final.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one more than Tottenham have. So you made the right move there.
Does it count?
Is it
I don't know. Is it a major trophy?
If you get a trophy for finishing second in the championship, you get a trophy for getting the playoff.
I'm going to ask you a question. Who has had a more successful career, Jamie Vardy or Harry Kane?
Oh.
Wow, it depends if you want individual accolades or you want the team accolades.
I'm just asking, Jamie Vardy or Harry Kane, who's had a more successful career?
Depends what you define as success, because success is very...
Well, it's in your opinion.
I would say Kane, because I love Harry Kane. I think just watching him for England and stuff, he's England's captain.
We're talking Premier League.
Record goal scorer for England.
Yep.
England's captain. He's won countless golden boots. He's smashing it up in the Bundesliga now, albeit a bit of an easier league. Obviously,
still not won a trophy.
Yeah.
But
still without a trophy.
People coming back to the same thing.
Let him move to Celtic or Rangers when he's...
Well, I saw that.
older,
Yeah.
So
He'd still lose it. He'd go to Bulgaria and lose it.
Aberdeen would have gone on a run of winning.
Yeah, it was like I saw like one was like he moves to Rangers and Ross County would go on a stormer.
I think even if he walks away without a trophy, he's still got a lot of individual accolades. It's
Yeah.
hard
I mean,
to
Vardy's
say.
got a Premier League and an FA Cup behind him, and all that.
FA Cup,
And a
quarterfinals of the
and a
Champions
championship title.
League.
Two championship
Two
titles.
Champions League titles.
Kane runner-up in the Champions League.
Yeah, well, that's his
Oh.
only trophy. His only
If
medal.
you count that as a trophy.
He actually probably got a medal for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true. You
yeah.
do.
So he has got a medal.
Yeah, he does.
Semi-finals of
Got
Champions
the
League.
Oh, he's got the
Runners up
Euros
in
as
the-
well.
He's got the
League
Euros
Cup.
semi-finals.
Same medal as
medal.
the referee.
Don't remind us about that.
Oh,
That's pretty sad.
Mm,
He got a bronze medal in the World Cup.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
true.
he came third.
And hopefully he'll have a
Runners up,
Euros
Euros.
title by the
Yeah.
time this year is done.
That would be nice.
That's
I'll be
not-
loving that in the beer garden.
Well, if he wins
Wife
the
beater
Euros,
on.
You don't drink beer.
So
Well,
If he
you
wins
never know.
the
He might do
Euros.
if they win the,
Oh,
win the Euros.
if
does
England
that
win the
debate
Euros.
end
What?
with that Jamie Vardy, Harry Kane debate? That just ends if he wins the Euros.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. But right now it's.
But
I
right
think
now,
it's Vardy
I
for
think a lot of people are leaning. It's an interesting debate because it's
Yeah.
it's how do you quantify success?
me.
Yeah.
Um,
Depends what you
Because
want.
Carlos and I argue about this all the time because he doesn't care about kind of team accolades. So when we were talking about the best Premier League of all time, he wasn't thinking about any of the United players. Well, A, because he hasn't seen them, and B, because he doesn't care about how many Premier League titles you win.
mm.
Like Ryan Giggs gets infamy every single
Yes,
time
of
because he
course.
won so many league titles, more than anybody else.
But some would say that's just because he was there for so long.
But he was also one of the top assisters of all
The
time.
assistants
as
is
well.
a difference.
Yeah.
yeah.
How long was he in Premier League though for?
20 years.
Yeah, a long
Yeah,
time.
long
Exactly, it's
time.
a long time, and that matters. And you win titles that should matter. And Carlos just doesn't get that for some reason. So
What do you think? Do you think if you were to be picking an all-time 11, would the trophies come into it?
No,
No.
I think because if you're picking an all-time 11, it's an individual
Yeah.
ability, and it's
Yeah,
not anything to do with what they've won.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Considering we finished second quite a few times over the past few years, so
Well,
I
the
agree with that.
second highest points tally of all
90,
time.
yeah, 97 points.
It was 98.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It might have been. Yeah, I think it was 98
98,
actually. Yeah. Wait, I think it was 30 wins, 7 draws, 1 loss, and that was against City.
Mm.
And then I would have been gutted, but then next week we won the Champions League, so
Yes.
it was alright.
Made you feel a little better.
Yeah, it made me feel
Yeah.
a bit better, but yeah, I was still gutted about that. That was unbelievable season, and to not do. If we didn't lose, would have gone invincible and did the double.
But you did.
But we did. So, but we
thank
did.
God for
Yes.
that. Jesus.
I mean, I know Arsenal fans are crying right now. I mean, it's not over yet.
No,
No.
I am forever blowing bubbles for this weekend.
I'm not.
Because we want West Ham to win so that Man City doesn't win the
It's
title.
going to be really funny.
West Ham and Everton will win, and that will be
No,
it.
I'm saying that West Ham and Everton both win.
It's like 200 to 1. I was
Yeah.
tempted to do it.
That would be
Yeah.
Yeah.
phenomenal.
No, it wouldn't.
It would have been better if Spurs had beaten City and then Arsenal
And
lost to
to
the
Everton.
lost to
Yeah.
Everton
The
at the end of the
most,
season.
the most Spurs thing that would have happened if they drew to City, because then it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So like, and because they wouldn't have got Champions League football either
Yes.
way if
Yeah,
they
but-
drew.
but also
then
Ars-
Arsenal, so then they would have gifted Arsenal
Yes.
the title.
Oh,
Yeah,
That would have
That's
been the
why
most
Son
Tottenham thing.
missed.
Yeah,
That's why
That's
Son
it.
that's why Spurs missed. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he realised actually a draw was
Probably
worse.
worse. Yeah.
God damn it, Sonny. God damn it. Now I have to watch Man City lift the title for the
fourth
in a row.
See, I think that's not a bad thing, though.
No,
It's not a bad
It's
thing.
a terrible
If City
thing.
win it, I don't care.
yeah, as long as
And
Arsenal and Liverpool don't win
I
it, I'm
think
happy.
Because then their
Arsenal
dominance becomes
fans
the
won't
same as
shut up.
us.
Arsenal
Oh,
fans won't
God.
shut up if they win it.
Yes,
City fans,
don't
there's
care.
not many.
Well, there's a
There
lot.
aren't.
They're just not loud.
They don't exist. There is no such thing as a City fan.
I
literally
They're all
seeing
come
corporate.
on, there
is.
They're all
We've
literally
corporate
got
entities.
Isaac.
I know so. Yeah, literally one of our hosts is a Man City fan.
Yeah, he's a robot. Don't worry about that.
Always been a
Um,
City fan.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but
One of my mates
claims-
one of my mates I'm
claims to
seeing
have always been a
later
City
is
fan.
a
Yeah,
City fan.
Yeah.
yeah, they're all corporate entities. All the City
Oh,
fans.
God.
They're all filled by
There are City
companies.
fans out
They're all
there.
filled by
No, there
companies.
is some good ones. And
It's
a, lot,
it's the Etihad for a reason.
a lot of them go England.
Mm.
Like, there's a lot of City fans that go England away.
Yeah,
And they're all right.
he's just a biased fan.
Well,
I just hate Man City.
this is the thing with Mark Goldbridge. He keeps on saying how boring the league is because City
Yes.
win it every year, but it's so hypocritical because he
Because
supports,
it supports Man United.
Well, no, no,
Who
no.
were the
How
most
hypocritical
boring
can
team
can
for
you get?
years.
the way he said that is not great. I think what he's meant to say, or as in how I would interpret that, is that when you had Man United, you had eras where it was competitive with different teams, so you won a few. We had that whole thing with Arsenal.
Before
We
the
had
two,
us too. Going at it.
before the turn of the century, it was fucking boring. It was. United won basically every year.
I think they won like
Yeah.
6 out of 8
Yeah.
or something, and then it carried on to like I think it was almost
Yeah.
like
No,
9
yeah,
out of 13.
yeah.
I do. It's not boring now because it wasn't boring back then. But what I'm saying is, it's City the entire time. There isn't, and you kind of jump in here and there.
Liverpool and Arsenal recently.
But
we've had a 3-horse race this season.
Arsenal have only just come back, and before that they were done. Tottenham have never really threatened. We've never really threatened. You had one under Conte, and did you win another one after that? I think that was it.
We didn't win under Conte.
Yeah, you won one Premier League title under Conte.
Yeah.
So you've had like one or two here and there, but the rest. But City have always been there, and it's because of them. No one's competed.
Because of Pep Guardiola.
No one's competed at all, really, and it's annoying.
Well, I mean, we've just waffled on for way too long about Man City.
Yes,
but just final things from you, Josh. Just chuck anything that I've not said at the fans. Well, just be. What time's the game?
3 o'clock kickoff.
3 o'clock kickoff.
Turnstiles open 10 to 2. Bars open, so if you want a few drinks, it is open. Food's open.
How keep him happy?
Yeah, keep him very happy.
They're always really good food as well.
Oh yeah,
their burgers are so good. When I played,
check them out.
When I played in the charity match there the other week,
might have to ditch my birthday to go and eat the food.
Yeah, it's unbelievable food there.
All right, well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you're new around here, and we'll see you guys next week for the podcast. Cheers.
Cheers.
See you then.